Hello guys, welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Snow. So today's topic is very in tune with Leo season. It's how you see yourself versus how others see you. So yeah, we're going to check out basically what vibe you're trying to give and what vibe people are getting from you. Right? I hate the word vibe, but I have to use it. So today we have 3 groups as usual, and we're going to be picking with my favorite little jars right now. So group number 1 is the lavender jar. Group number 2 will be the rose jar. And group number 3 will be this wild herb jar. She's so cute. So while you're picking the groups, while you're doing your magic, but I don't know how you pick. Usually you can meditate on them. You can like close your eyes and see which one pops off. You can just kind of like take a deep breath. Or any other way that works for you. Whatever magic you do. So while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you what we do. So with the Wild Unknown, we're going to see how you see yourself, as well as the Runic Oracle. Then with the Prisma Visions and the Wicca, we're going to see how others see you. And then I'm going to give you some advice on how to basically, what to focus on like advice on whatever comes up. We're going to see. So, yeah. If you're ready, I'm going to meet you at your timestamps. Alright, hello group number 1. Welcome to your reading of how do you see yourself versus how others see you. Alright, so let's first off get your vibes. Again, I had to use the word vibes. I hate it. Okay, let's see. So, how does group 1 perceive themselves? How do group 1 perceive themselves? How do group 1 see themselves? Okay. Okay, I immediately heard you kind of see yourself as someone confrontational, but overall quite balanced, if you would like to claim. Let's get a little bit more. Ooh, how do group 1 perceive themselves? Yep. Okay. Guarded though. I got the word guarded. Oh my god. And the King of Wands on the bottom. So I would think you see yourself as someone that's quite confrontational, or like you really stand up for yourself with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is when you it's not like the card of conflict like the 5 of Wands. It's more like you're standing your ground. So I immediately heard someone confrontational, but you kind of stand up for yourself with the Temperance card, and it also matches up with this rune, with the partnership rune, joy and partnership. So you're quite harmonious as a person. Like you perceive yourself as someone that's quite harmonious, that can, Also, I also hear you kind of like beneath the surface. I mean, you're trying to give off the vibes of being, very firm and in balance, but also deep down you have like you're soft. You're very soft deep down. You're like a child. You like get you get excited by the little things. You have like a gentle soul, and overall I think you see yourself as someone quite balanced. With the 4 of Wands, which is a foundation card, and the Temperance, you kind of see yourself as someone who has a strong strong, firm ground beneath their feet. But you also see yourself as like very melancholic, I would say, with the 5 of Cups. Like you're just this person that goes from like, oh, this is what I got. You have like this tough exterior that you put, because deep down you're very soft and gentle and a little bit melancholic, and you have that matches with the ice rune. You're someone that has a very good intuition, very good judgment of people, so you don't really want to put all of your feelings forward. You rather put the shoulder sword, as well, like matches with the Teresa's, which is also about conflict and strength. But I think the way you see yourself, the way you see yourself in this situation, is that you stand up for yourself. It's not like you're hurting people. You're standing up for yourself. you're being balanced, which is a great energy. I think you overall see yourself as a very yeah, as a kind of a gentle person with a tough exterior. I don't think you have any negative negative perception of yourself. The only card that's a little bit off to me is the Five of Cups. Someone sad and melancholy. Like this, I think the sadness is something you're hiding. Like you don't show people. You just keep it within you, and hope that they don't really look too much. Because on the surface, I think to yourself, you can tell yourself, "Oh, I am very balanced. I'm like very, I'm very." Fair as a person. I'm everything's fine with me, but I think there's more to the story. Okay, let's see how others see you. Are you managing to convey your character to them, or do they see something else? Okay, let's see. How do people see group 1? People see group 1. Do people see group 1? Okay, so the Two of Cups. So yeah, that's the balance within you. But in what I immediately got from the Eight of Cups, like the minute it just popped out, I just heard like emotionally checked out. This is what people get from you, emotionally checked out. Just like, how do people see group 1? How do people see group 1? Oh. Wow. Okay, let's read everything. So, the first thing I got is the Seven of those two I have to read together. So with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups, well, I first immediately heard that you appear very emotionally checked out. Like you just appear a little bit cold to people. With the Seven of Swords, I think they sense that you're hiding something, beneath. And it also matches with these butterfly because there's a metamorphosis that is happening. Like people see, like I think they intuitively know that once they get to know you, they're gonna get to a better place with you. Like they're gonna get to the soft middle, like a candy, like a hard candy. I think they see you as someone who kind of who quite like who stays away. But there's a lot of depth to you. Like they feel the depth with the High Priestess. As I said, you're someone very intuitive. With the Ice Rune as well, like with this one. Oh, how convenient. It's on the bottom of this. I can show you. You're someone who knows, like who understands stuff. But also, they find you a little bit, I think, impatient and chaotic. And I read this like this. I read the Seven of Pentacles as impatient in this case. Because I think, I think that's what it's trying to tell me with the Tower. They see you as someone a little bit impatient and chaotic. Like you don't really give people the time to know you, so they don't know for sure. Like they see you as just this destructive force, because I don't think you agree with people very often. I don't think you you give in. Like I think you really firmly stand your ground, and for some people that could be a little intimidating. They think, whoa, okay, you're someone very powerful. With the Grimoire, like this is the Book of Shadows. Yeah, also called Grimoire. The Book of Shadows, and I love this card. It's like my favorite card of the deck. And it's the same energy as the High Priestess. So yeah, they see that there's more to you, and they're kind of like sensing that power that you have, like that inner strength that we saw. We also the Temperance, like they know we are, and I like this. So overall, they think that. So what I hear, because this is the card of praise and giving compliments, what I hear is that you don't give compliments too often, or like you praise people. So when you do, people really appreciate them. Like they really take them to heart. They're like, wow, okay, that must mean I did something right for them to actually appreciate that. And yeah, but overall they're a little bit, definitely I feel like the whole intimidation. Like they're intimidated by you. They're just like, ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Okay, you know what? Let's see. I don't know if this is the vibe you're giving. I feel like the vibe you want to give off is more of a is warmer. Like you want to give off the vibe. Yeah, don't fuck with me, but also. Okay, let's see what you can focus on, what you can work on, basically. What? Okay, let's see. Can we get advice from Spirit on what Group 1 can work on during this time? Okay. Okay. So, oh, and on the bottom is a fire to climax approaches. So I think what Spirit's trying to tell you with the because I don't understand how to read this, but we'll try. Conclusions are within reach. Basically, I think you're someone who draws conclusions very fast. So that's why you always put a front. What Spirit's trying to tell you is that you can let people see a little bit more. It's okay for that. Because yeah, you're fast to judge. Like you're fast to judge, and you just kind of, because you're very intuitive. Like you're very connected to your intuition, so you judge like very fastly. But sometimes that judgment can be, well, a little harsh, and people might want to get close to you. So for you, it's like you can try to maybe also use your heart to listen, not just your head. And your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah. I also felt the sense that you're trying to build something, and if you're trying to build something with other people, then, and you find it hard to show them your like soft inner side. What I hear is that you need to kind of make a plan. Kind of, yeah, it sounds dry as hell, but you have to make some kind of a plan. Like for example, if someone, I don't know how to explain that. I don't know. Like sometimes I know what I mean, but I can't find the words. I think it also comes with the Seven of Pentacles. As I said, you're impatient. For example, if you want to judge someone too quickly, like if you just already made up your mind, I would say have a checklist. Have a checklist of things they did, or like things that you wanna do. I don't know. It's just this kind of energy of, I think you need to just invest more into relationships, into your relationships in general, so that people can get a better idea of you. And what you need to release, I think, is that need to judge people too quickly. Because I think your like your intuition is good. Like you probably are correct most of the time, but there's always a percent, like a chance of error. Like we're not perfect, we're all human. So I think you need to work on kind of not judge people so impulsively and intuitively, but more look at it overall. Like give yourself more time to think. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm like struggling. I feel like you're very you are very close. Like you don't even want to like share your energy with me, even though I don't know you, but you're trying to like pull back a little bit. Yeah, definitely. I would say release a little bit of the hold you have on yourself. Like don't restrain yourself so much. Like show people who you can be, basically. Whew. Alright, this is all I'm seeing for you today. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a nice comment, and maybe suggestion of what other topics do you want me to do next time. And yeah, I'll see you. Today I can't speak. I was gonna say thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello Group 2. Welcome to the reading of how do you see yourself versus how other people see you. Okay, so let's first see how you, what's your vibe? What vibe do you want to get? Like, how do you see yourself? Okay, so how do Group 2 see themselves? How do Group 2 see themselves? Do you see themselves? Okay, the Five of Swords came out for the other group as well, but for you, I think it means something completely different. The two wands on the bottom. Okay, you're quite passionate. I can just already feel it. How do group 2 see themselves? Yeah, and intuition on the bottom. Okay, so what I immediately got from like those cards, you're someone who considers themselves you're someone who considers themselves, wow, speaks no, quite lucky with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, someone who just does stuff effortlessly, or you're kind of one of those people that just says, "Hey, is what it is," and you kind of just roll. Yeah, you kind of just go through life with this kind of like confidence that everything's gonna work out, that the universe got you. And I mean, you got the Ace of Wands in the middle. There is this edge to you, I would say, with the Five of Swords. So you appear very like you see yourself as someone very lucky, very passionate, but you also see yourself as someone who has an edge. And I think it's an edge with words because you got the mouth rune on top of it. Yeah, you can be quite cutting when you decide to be. I think overall, you're like a very like passionate, nice person, but you're just like, you can cut people straight out if they don't like you, like they don't vibe with you. Oh, how many times I'm gonna say the word vibe? And I think for that you tend to punish yourself quite a lot. This is the rune. Okay, let me see. What was that rune called? Wow, I think I almost got the runes correct for one time, and now I'm actually gonna check one. I'm sorry. Yeah, deepest fears. I think fear for you, that rune usually means like combating our biggest fears. For you, I think a little bit. Yeah, you think you see yourself as quite brave, but from time to time there's this insecurity, like fear in you that you try to cover up. But yeah, you see yourself as someone very passionate and sure of what they're doing. You got the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. King of Wands is very confident. It's like a very strong, masculine, confident energy. Basically, that I think that's why you see yourself as a Wheel of Fortune, because everything, whatever you do, comes into fruition, and you got all the tools to work on whatever you decide to do. And this is the rune of the sun, I think. So yeah. You're just this light. Like, you see yourself as like this very confident, very optimistic person that... No, but again, you also have an edge. Like, you're... I think you're one of those people that makes a joke. I also get a strong Sagittarius energy, and like Leo as well, and like Aries as well. Like, I get all the fire signs, like strong fire sign energy. Yeah, like you're just someone that makes a mean joke, and they're like, I'm just joking. Are you though? I think you kind of just see that as a negative about yourself. I mean, that also prevents people from taking advantage of you. Like, you always like protect yourself, but also it can be a little bit. And I see you someone as someone loud, so that's why I'm like, this is a Sagittarius. We're loud as hell. or Aries, definitely. I don't know. It's just fire sign energy. But the Wheel of Fortune is definitely Sag energy. That's why I'm telling you. You're probably a Sagittarius. And you see yourself as someone who's like very, very like outspoken. Let's put it away, outspoken. Yeah, it's actually, I like the vibe. I like the vibe. You're very confident. Let's see if others see that about you. How do they perceive that? So people can be intimidated. Okay, let's see. How do people see group 2? How do people see group 2? See group 2. Oh, okay. How do people see group 2? How do people see group 2? 2. Okay. See, they got the Ace of Wands for you, but I think... So, okay, so you see yourself as the king, but others, they see you as more of a page. So that energy you have hasn't really grown into, hasn't really grown completely. So yeah, let's see. How do people see group 2? People see group 2. Yeah, I immediately got quite popular. Someone quite popular. But yeah, a lot of potential in you. You got the god on the bottom. Okay, so what I got. So for you, you see yourself as like this very lucky person. And sometimes you don't even like think about like making decisions. For others though, you kind of see they kind of see you as this indecisive, as like juggling things. They kind of see you as someone who's not very serious with their stuff, where you most likely just know. You kind of just like waiting for higher, answer from above, or like you're waiting for things to feel right. And a lot of people don't understand it, so they usually see you as someone who's like indecisive, who's like juggling a lot of things, who's like doing too much. But you think, oh no, I'm doing enough. Like I just have a lot of energy. For them, it's like, oh, like, why are they not focusing on one thing? But they do see that optimism in you. They do see that confidence, that optimism, the sun. What I also hear is like you're like that person who walks into the room and the room just like the energy, the whole vibe just gets like higher. It just gets high vibe, and it's very nice. And that's why I said you're quite popular. Like this is the little helpers card. I think people are very fond of you. They would like to see you succeed. They like to help you out. It's a very nice vibe. And with the middle of the page of wands, so you, as I said, you see yourself as more of a king already. You see yourself as someone who's like very, in control, got their shit together, everything like that. But I think people see you as still missing something, still needing to learn a little bit more with the Eight of Pentacles here. But they do notice your passion. Like everyone notices your passion and your optimism. But what others like think when they see you is that you still need more. You still have more to learn, like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. But the thing is that everything is the spark is already there. And I think you're they see you as someone very strong, patient with the oak. Like you know your plan. I think you know your plan. You know what you want to achieve. Like you have that king energy. But to others, you most likely show just a little bit. So that's why they see you as a page, because they see your softer side. This is the Imbal card. It's about rebirth and spring coming. So yeah, that's why I said you're someone that just comes into the room and just makes everything new, everything different, everything more vivacious, more colorful. Like just like that, like the sun that makes everything just 10 times better, I would say, if not 100. And oh my god, what you think about yourself and what others think about you is great. It's great. I like that. I don't think you have. But let's get some advice. I don't think you have negative images about yourself. I thought with the Moonology, I would give advice if, for example, you find yourself a little bit, if others see you like very positively and you see yourself very negatively, but overall, if you guys see yourselves quite positively, I'm glad. Yeah, get that confidence. All right, let's see what group 2 should focus on at this moment, at this time. Okay, what should group 2 focus on at this point? What advice does Spirit have for group 2? Okay. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That is so nice, right? Emotions are running high. Yep, I noticed that. You got quite a biting energy, and you're kind of like punishing yourself. Well, I can see the Spirit is assuring you that the end of the tough cycle is approaching. So if you find yourself in a very tough spot right now, just know that this is not final. You worked hard enough. Like and there's a lot of people around you that are there to help you out. So even if you feel like you gotta prove something, even if you feel like you got everything under control, like you're the strong like king and everything is fine, everything is good, there's gonna be people to help you out. And the tough cycle you found yourself in, like all these like energy you have to put to like stay strong, it's gonna end. It's gonna be fine. And of course it will. Like look at these cards. Like, I love these cards. First of all, believe in the impossible. Blue moon. By the way, the blue moon this year is on the 31st of October. How fun, right? And a time for healing. So I would say, instead of focusing on all the negatives and all these like a 5 of Swords energy that I saw, that's like kind of reading you like the need to bite, focus on healing. Focus on being nice to yourself. If not to other people, then be nice to yourself. and the tough cycle will end eventually. Everything it does. It's like the seasons, they change. Just like, where was it? Oh yeah, just like winter turns into spring. Everything will be fine. So yeah, the spirit is just giving you an a-okay to kind of pull back and focus on yourself if you have to. You don't have to be so popular, be everybody's friend, even though I think you already are without even trying. But if that is overwhelming you right now, I think it's okay to pull back. Like, no one's going to be mad at you if you pull back a little bit. And I think it's actually they're going to understand that you need to heal. All right, that's all I'm saying for you today. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a nice comment. Tell me what what you want to see next time. What other topics you want me to cover. And thank you for joining me. Bye, guys. All right, hello, Group 3. Welcome to your reading of how others see you versus how you see yourself. Okay, so let's first see how you perceive yourself. Okay. How do Group 3 see themselves? Yeah? How do Group 3 see themselves? How do Group 3 see themselves? Okay, the Five of Swords, y'all are outspoken. That's it. Y'all are just very, very blunt. How do Group 3 see themselves? Oh, okay. How do Group 3 see themselves? Okay. I think you can watch Group 1 as well. I think that's kind of a continuation for you. So if you want to check out Group 1, just do it. How do Group 3 see themselves? Because I kind of got a similar vibe. Yeah. Oh, and the Two of Swords on the bottom. So you got Two of Swords and Two of Cups. That is a battle between your head and your heart. Okay, how do Group 3 see themselves? How do Group 3 see themselves? Okay. Do Group 3 see themselves? Alright. Yeah, imbalance. Yeah, what did I say? You can watch Group... only if you want to. Only if you were drawn to it, you can watch Group 1. But let's focus on these cards right now, right here. Okay, so... the first thing I got from the Two of Cups is that you see yourself as someone quite romantic, but also quite down to earth. For you, the Five of Swords means you're like very, I think clear. You're like realistic. You're romantic, but you don't let yourself fall into fantasy land. With the Rune of Fehu, it's like, I got a very down to earth energy. And this rune usually means like, I'm going to check it, but I got another vibe. I see you as someone who wants like that life of the picket fence and the like little house in the prairie structure. Yeah, long lasting. You want to build something. For you, this romantic energy, like you're romantic, but you're also realistic. Like you want a partner, but you're not. I don't know. You're not like in this rom-com fantasy of what love should be. You know what love is. You know how relationships are. You're like very clear about that. So you kind of pride. I think you really value that about yourself. That you're romantic but down to earth. That you are someone who can be a good partner to people. And because you have a lot of love to offer, like someone who's very loving. But I don't think people will notice that immediately. I think you have a lot of love to offer. But also, okay, so this rune of the flame usually also can mean passion. I can read it like the Ace of Swords, but right here, I think in the runic oracle is more of when you love someone, you don't really let go like that easily. You love people for a long time. You're someone who's like very... yeah, I think you see someone that's very reliable, and you also someone who defines yourself by how much you can do for others. And you try to be like very stable. You got the Four of Wands as well, and that's stability. That's your own. And you are with this Knight of Pentacles. You're someone who moves slowly but surely. I think I got like very strong like earth energy, even though it's only one earth card. I got like this very grounded energy. I got Virgo vibes, definitely. Like I don't know. Usually I would get one of the signs, but that like today I get Virgo vibes, definitely, with a little bit of Cancer sprinkled in there. I just feel like you're someone who, yeah, can build a home, can build a relationship, can build, yeah, you're like very nice. And the sun, of course, you're also very optimistic about it. You're just someone so warm and loving and kind. And if you don't have kids and a home and just like a family, you're someone who would be uh, like the best mother or father, like, because you have a lot to offer, like you have a lot to give other people, and you see yourself as this person who's like, yeah, I mean, I I value that about me. You're kind, you're compassionate, you work well with people. And is this also like old fashioned, energy that's like you're a homemaker basically. And I think in today's world, it's not really valued. Like, for example, women, like, they move, like, it's not like they're forcing us, but also, if I think we as a society look down on people who decide to be, for example, stay at home mom, or, focus more on relationship, like building the, like, it's a classic feminine quality that we, like, kind of look down on. But yeah, we need people like you, because otherwise, if we only use the masculine qualities, then we're all just gonna fight between each other. And I think for you, that five of swords is definitely like like you soften other people, I would say. Like, you're that glue that keeps groups together, keeps people together, keeps the family together. And oh, I just get like very like warm, lovey-dovey vibes from you, and it's so nice. Okay, let's see how others see you. I hope they got that. I hope they value, because this is great energy. Um, okay. How do other people see you? How do other people see group 3? How do other people see group 3? Oh, okay. Wow, immediately. How do other people see group 3? Wow, a lot of major arcanas. 3. Yeah. Oh, and the Empress. What did I tell you? Like, a lot of feminine energy. Like, you're just the ultimate, like mother, or yeah, I'll just get mother vibes, or you just take care of people so well. Okay, how do people see group 3? Okay, yeah, definitely balanced. So, what I see with the Death and you got the Raven, they're kind of the similar meaning. But I can also read it with the Six of Wands. I think for you, you're someone that's very optimistic about, like, if you ever go through hard times, you kind of just accept them as a natural part of, yeah, something that's natural to life. Like, you can't always be high, you gotta go low. And for you, Death is most likely just, yeah, you're someone that can change, that can go from metamorphosis. You're someone that goes through these cycles, someone that knows when things need to be, yeah, things need to change, things need to move on, things need to be sparked up. And you're very successful at recognizing, like with the Six of Wands, with the success, you're very successful in recognizing when uh when things need to change, when things need to occur. Like, you notice this, as I said, you're this person who's like quite good with relationship, quite harmonious. So you notice this like slow, like this little shifts and turns of tides, with people. Like, you are that person that others know they can come to you to kind of cry on your shoulder, and you'll just be like, it's okay, I mean, it's fine, whatever happened, and now we can focus on other things. And you're like a great at giving pep talks. And of course, the Temperance, they see you as very balanced. And how fitting, you got the Death and the Fool. You're someone, I think, who goes through a lot of changes. Like, you work. Oh, this is what I heard. You work on yourself a lot. Like, you're someone that doesn't, like, when you notice there's something that you need to address, like an issue that you have, or some quality that you don't like, you just kind of address it straight on. You don't let it fester. You don't let it, burn you like this carriage on fire. Yeah, like, you don't stay in one place. Like, the carriage of fire is usually chariot of fire, I think. What was it called? Yeah. It usually gives you that boost when you need to move, when you need to like really change up your environment, go to a different place. And for you, that's something natural. Like you already do that all the time. Like you're just like, yeah, I mean, is what it is. You just move with the tides, and people will see you as someone that was a great friend to them. With the Three of Cups, you're like a great friend to people. They know that they can count on you. They know that you are gonna rush to them. And again, this also falls with you're just very balanced. You're just a very balanced person. This is also the balance between the masculine and feminine. So you have. I get feminine vibes, but you could also be a male. But I get definitely feminine energy vibes from you. But you're someone who also knows when to turn on the sternness. Someone who doesn't let people walk all over them. Just someone who's very harmonious. Like you just bring harmony to other people. Like you use your qualities to bring peace. And that is very nice of you. Like, wow, seriously, we need more people like this. We need more people like that to just bring harmony. Okay, let's see what Spirit got for you. See what you should focus on right now. Okay, so Spirit, let's get some advice for group 3. Advice for group 3. I love doing the advice. Okay, get some advice for group 3. Yeah, that's why I said you can watch group 1 if you want to. Well, it's more like a group 2. Okay. Okay, so where was I? Your advice. Okay, yeah. Sorry. I had to step away for a while. Alright, so the end of Dove Cycle's approaches. Okay. Yeah, I think I see what you mean with the Death card. Maybe people see that you need to let go of something that you're not really willing to. So the Spirit is telling you that whatever you think, is bad right now and it's not working for you, just know that it always ends. Like seasons change, everything ends. And you see, look at the bigger picture. I think, those three are just together, like connected so well. Like nothing will come out of the situation. Whatever you're worrying about, there's nothing that's going to come out of it. So you need to kind of, pull back and look at the bigger picture. Look at what the world around you has to offer, because you can offer so much to people. You have this big heart, and I think you're focusing on the wrong things. I would say you're focusing on maybe trying to be, as I said, trying to have like a lot of masculine, trying to do things that are not very natural to you, and that will not bring you anything, because you're a very gentle, kind person. And if you're trying to appear more tough, like very tough, like with the, where was it? Yeah, I think with the Chariot of Fire, I would say something like that. Or like this, I think the balance between masculine and feminine. Like I think you're trying to cultivate that, and others see that about you. Like others see that about you, that you're trying to get some, something in the mix, because you consider yourself maybe lacking. But I think that if you look at the bigger picture, you would notice that everything you have is already with you. Like there's nothing more to it. And of course, not everyone's gonna have the same qualities, but that is what's beautiful about people, that we complete each other. So if I'm that outspoken person that does never shut up, you will be that person that's kind of calming and generous and like gentle, kind of smooths over other people's edges. And I think that is your strength. And if other people try to make you feel like that's not valuable, screw them. Like they know that your friends, your family, like your other people, they know that that's valuable. And I think that's why they come to you, because they know that that's valuable. So yeah, I would say believe in what's about to come. And also, like, can I just say Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, that's like the end of the year. So if there's a tough cycle right now, definitely this year, we're all waiting for it to end. Everything's gonna be concluded by that. So yeah, for you right now is just to kind of sit back and chill in your energy, because you got a lot going on for you. All right, this is all I'm seeing. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a nice comment, or maybe like what you want me to do next time and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.